Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow. I've never seen any kind of plane that looks like that. It's pretty incredible.
去年11月啊，我们发布了这样一条视频。那个时候，向中国无偿捐献二战相册的美国小伙埃文·凯尔刚来中国，我们和他一起进行了采访，吃了火锅，爬了长城，深入地聊了聊他捐献二战相册前后的故事。前2天，他给我们寄来了他的新书，而且跟我们说9月3号当天，他要来北京亲眼看一看壮观的阅兵空中梯队。于是我们决定和他一起同行。
I think I can call you a China head now.
I think, yeah, a traveler of China is a good term indeed. Not just the culture, but coming here, I have read books, I consumed US media about it, which, as I've said in so many interviews, portrays China in a negative slant.
And part of how I'm doing that is convincing Westerners to come here and travel here and see it for themselves and form their own opinion. If they come here and they don't like it, at least they checked it out. And if more people from particularly America, but the West as a whole, traveled here and experienced it for themselves, we would have better relations.
What are you most looking forward to see?
Well, today is a show not just of Chinese strength, but it's a show of Chinese commitment to world peace. I mean, it's a show of force on the outside, but really what you're seeing is China's commitment to protection. And that's something I'm most excited to see.
We know both China and the USA are like fighting together against the fascism during the World War II. So I guess one significant symbol is the flying tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that? Have you ever?
Well, there's the flying tiger. China was an ally of America in World War II. And it's unfortunate that we have grown so far apart because we've proven that together we can do great things. And in the future, if we work together rather than apart, all of humanity can benefit.
见到他的第一面，我就观察到一个细节。为了这个特殊的日子，埃文·凯尔穿上了正式的西装，即使衣服湿透了，也热情不减。
I've never seen anything quite like this before. It's quite an impressive display. We saw some helicopters go by. Really an incredible show of force. Also, it's just impressive to watch everybody march in sync. Not to make fun of my own country, but we had a military parade a few months ago, and it did not look like this.
And last month, the Japanese government called on the European and Asian countries not come to attend today's military parade. What's your take on this?
It's a complicated answer. I majored in Japanese studies. I wrote my senior thesis, my graduation paper on the code of Bushido. Bushido is the samurai code. It is never backing down. It is a stubborn code. You mix that with the doctrines of imperialism, of militarism, of nationalism, of brainwashing the people, and you got the toxic soup that was Imperial Japan. So, you know, we still see remnants of what we had then, now in the mindset of the people, with trying to dissuade other leaders from attending this. They don't want to be further embarrassed. It doesn't take a lot to make amends and say sorry and move forward and try to make repairs with relations. And when you have the stubbornness, you're just simply not going to get that.
You said in our previous interview this morning that most of students in America and Europe know very little about the main Eastern battlefield during World War II. So what do you think is the reason?
I really think that stems into some racism. In World War II, we teach the German Holocaust and what happened in Europe because that's white on white crime. And we look at crime that happened in Asia and we just don't quite see the same value in that, and that's terrible. We should. Human life is human life. And I, again, hope that changes in the future.